What is going on, friendos? My name is Captain Alex, and you may recognize me from such national TV shows such as The Today Show, or you may know me from my YouTube channel right here. If not, well, I am Captain Alex, I am a Nintendo YouTuber, and this past week, actually yesterday as I'm filming this video, I was on The Today Show competing in the Super Mario Challenge, #WeAreMario, for a chance to win a trip to Osaka, Japan for the grand opening of Super Nintendo World. And while I didn't win that trip, I did come home with an amazing swag bag full of prizes, including some exclusive Super Nintendo World Japan merchandise that is yet to be released to the public since the theme park is not open. So I'm going to show you everything that Nintendo and the Today Show gave me for appearing on the show and give you an exclusive first look at some of that Super Nintendo World merchandise. So let's dive right into it. First and foremost, let's just start off by unboxing some things that they gave us. We got this awesome Super Mario Adventures comic book graphic novel. I believe a lot of these comics were originally printed in like some Nintendo powers back in the day. I don't know for certain, but I actually have this comic book. It's really cool. I love the art style that's in here. I've used this art style on some of my custom controllers before. I've made some custom art with these comic book strips before. I absolutely love it. They're adorable. You see these characters in a light that you've never really seen before. I mean, first and foremost, they have dialogue, which is something we don't really get from Mario or Luigi themselves. We usually just get some mumbling. So really cool Super Mario Adventures comic book. It's available on Amazon. That's where I got it a few years back. If you're in the New York area, hit up Nintendo in New York. I know that they sell this there as well. On to bigger and better things. They gave us a brand new Nintendo Switch console. Yes, every single person, the 5 families that were on the Today Show yesterday, went home with a Nintendo Switch console. So really, we were all winners. We didn't all win a trip to Japan, but we all did win a Nintendo Switch console, which is just awesome. I've already got a few Nintendo Switch consoles. I'm a huge Nintendo fan, so this is just another one added to my collection. But one of my Twitter followers actually reminded me that this is the new Nintendo Switch with the extended battery life, which is something that I didn't have before. I'm still playing primarily with my launch edition console, so now I've got a new Nintendo Switch, bigger battery, longer battery life. I think I'm going to be transferring all my files over to this one and using this as my new primary console. Beyond that, they also gave us 3 brand new video games. Of course, they got to be Mario themed to go along with the challenge, but we got Super Mario Party for the Nintendo Switch. We got Super Mario Maker 2. I don't know why. Originally, it was called Mario Maker. The original game was just called Mario Maker, and then they added Super Mario to it. Anyways, the point is, Super Mario Maker 2, they gave us a copy of, and they gave us a copy of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And once again, of course, I have all these games already, so I don't know what I'm going to do with these, whether I'm going to give them away to you lovely YouTubers or my Twitter followers or Instagram followers. I don't know. Might keep a copy of them so that my wife can play and we can play the same games at the same time, do some multiplayer action like that. But yeah, amazing. So we've got a $300 Nintendo Switch and 3 $60 video games so far. So we're up to, what is that? 60, 120, 180, $480 in merchandise just in a Nintendo Switch with 3 video games. Like, this is crazy, the amount of stuff that they've given us. So that's it for the huge big ticket items, but there is so much more stuff that they gave us. They gave us this adorable Yoshi plush, which I was actually in the Nintendo New York store the day before we went on the Today Show, and I considered buying this guy and this guy, and then they ended up giving them to us anyway. So I got these adorable Mario and Yoshi plushes that are definitely going to go good in my game room, or maybe even somewhere back here on my backdrop if I can find a spot for them. So these are awesome. I'm pretty sure these are like $25 each. So again, like another 50 bucks. We're over like $500 in merchandise already. It's insane the amount of stuff they gave us. I'm completely mind blown. But yeah, these are really awesome figures too. So if you're in the New York area, obviously, if you're a Nintendo fan and you're watching this video, hit up Nintendo New York because these are really high quality plushes that you can't just like go into Target and buy. There's a severe lack of Nintendo merchandise in the stores. So if you're in the New York area, hit up Nintendo New York because they have the best stuff. So again, 2 more plushes that they gave us for being on the Today Show. Now, moving on to some Universal stuff. So obviously this was a collaboration with Universal Studios and with Nintendo for the Super Nintendo World theme park. So we also got some Universal Japan merchandise, which I think is really cool. I haven't been to the theme park yet, but I love that I have this merchandise from it. So we got this coffee mug. I'm not really sure if this is actually from the theme parks. This might be, I think this might be available in Nintendo New York. It doesn't really have a logo anywhere on it, so I can't tell, but it's a pretty cool mug. It's got all the characters. It's got the villains, the heroes. Like it's even got Waluigi on here. Waluigi isn't even in Smash Brothers, but he made it on this mug. So he made it, boys. He's out here, yeah. So yeah, this is a really cool mug. I don't know, I like this. We have like a million mugs. This is like, whenever we go somewhere, instead of buying shot glasses, we buy mugs. So now I just have another one to add to my collection. But yeah, finally, this might be my first Mario mug, so I'm actually pretty excited about that. And it's a really pretty decent one. And then some more Universal Studios Japan merchandise over here. We've got a picture frame from Universal Studios Japan. It's actually kind of cool. You could like stand it up, or it also has magnets on it if you want to like stick it on your fridge or something. So when we do eventually make it to Universal Studios Japan, we're gonna have to take a picture and throw it in this frame right here. We've got, and I'm actually like, this might be my favorite part of the entire prize package. I got a free Nintendo Switch, I got 3 free games, but this might be my favorite part. And it is Universal Studios Japan chopsticks. And that sounds so ridiculous, but we eat a lot of sushi. My wife and I, we love sushi. We have it probably once a week. And when we do bring it into the house, she has her own like bunny chopsticks. And I never had a pair of chopsticks that I thought were cool enough for me to buy my own pair. But now I've got a pair of Universal Studios Japan chopsticks, and they've got like little glass balls on the top with Universal Studios globe on there. And I think that's super cool. So Universal Studios chopsticks, I'm very excited about. So thank you so much, Universal. We've got this Universal Studios Japan glass. Well, I say glass, but I think it's like an acrylic cup. But it just got the Universal Studios logo on there, which is pretty cool. And it says Universal Studios Japan on the back there in gold as well. And then finally, we have this tin of from Universal Studios Japan. I don't know what it is. I'm not sure. I think it's food because there's like some nutrition facts, but it's all in Japanese. So I can't really understand it because I don't read Japanese. So what we're gonna do, I'm hoping it's chocolate, but I don't know for sure. So we're gonna open it up and we're gonna find out right now if it's chocolate or not. Let's do this. Oh, it is not chocolate. It is, oh, that's kind of cool. It is Universal Studios Japan cookies. Look at that. I don't know if you could see that, if it's gonna focus on it, the camera, but they're little biscuits or little cookies that say Universal Studios Japan on them. That's really cool. Yeah, let's try it. Let's see. Okay. That's pretty good. They're kind of like your basic Christmas cookies, you know, those ones that come out at the grocery store only around Christmas, and they're just kind of like flour with a little bit of sugar. That's what they taste like, but they're kind of good. They're like not overpowering, and again, just like a cool souvenir. I'm not gonna use this tin for something when I'm done with the cookies. Sorry, that cookie was like a lot. I need to take a drink. So that settles it for the Nintendo merchandise and for the Universal Studios Japan merchandise. But now we've got to move into the combination of the two. The Super Nintendo World Universal Japan exclusive merchandise and your first look at some of the exclusive merchandise that is only going to be available in these parks that I got a first-hand look at right now. So let's see. Everything came, or if you went to the Super Mario Challenge in Grand Central Station yesterday in New York, you might have gotten a prize with one of these Super Nintendo World bags, which is kind of cool. It's got the art for the park on there, and it says Super Nintendo World coming to Universal Japan, and coming to Japan 2020 on the other side with Mario coming out of the pipe, which is a really cool bag. I kept it. Instead of throwing it away, I was like, yeah, this is awesome. I'll do my unboxing from this. So let's do it. So this is all exclusive Universal Super Nintendo World merchandise. It's only available in Japan this summer when the theme park opens. First and foremost, we have a set of Mario gloves. And now you're probably thinking like, okay, literally who cares? I've seen Mario gloves before. You can buy them at Spirit Halloween every time Halloween comes around. But these ones are exclusive to Super Nintendo World. All of this merchandise has little tags on it that says Super Nintendo World. You probably won't be able to see it unless I get out of my chair and show it to you close up. But these are exclusive to Super Nintendo World in Japan. And honestly, these gloves are pretty awesome. I think I'm putting them on wrong. No, that's right. So these gloves are actually pretty awesome. I mean, I've seen the ones at Spirit Halloween. They're kind of basic, they're kind of boring. These ones are fluffy, they're comfortable. So if you're a cosplayer, if you've ever dressed up as Mario and you're looking for a good pair of gloves, try to find somebody that's selling a pair from Universal Studios Japan, because these are genuinely, and I'm not just saying this because I got these for free or because I was on the Today Show, like this is a completely unbiased opinion. Compared to any of the other Mario gloves I've seen, these are the best ones out there. And like I said, it's just gloves. You probably think I'm crazy, but I am thinking about dressing up as Mario for E3 this year, at least one day. And these gloves are pretty awesome for that because they're the right size without looking like they're too realistic. A lot of the ones at Spirit Halloween, they're literally just like a white glove, right? But these ones are like, they look cartoonish. They're thick, they look cartoonish, but they're still usable. They're not cartoonish that like in a way that's too cartoonish. They're not like triple the size they're supposed to be. They're like still the size of my hand, but they look like cartoon gloves. So they're actually really cool. And again, exclusive to Universal Studios Japan. So that is one of the things that you will be able to buy if you head out to the park this summer when it opens before the Olympics in 2020. Aside from that, we've actually got some more Universal Studios Japan merchandise. Again, like I don't know if this stuff is specifically for Nintendo. There's nothing about Nintendo on this, but this is a face towel. So if you're walking around the park, you get a little sweaty, you can grab a Universal Studios Japan face towel to wipe yourself down. We've got a Universal Studios Japan shirt. Again, I don't know that this is specific to Nintendo, but if you went to the Grand Central Station Super Nintendo World We Are Mario Challenge yesterday and participated in the competition, you could actually see that the hosts of that competition were wearing this shirt. So I kind of put it into the Mario merchandise because of that. But yeah, it's a pretty cool shirt. I like that their logo is just, it's pretty simple. It's two-tone. The ones, Universal Studios Orlando and Universal Studios Hollywood, I personally find their merchandise to be super tacky because it's just like a screen printed image of the globe with the logo on it, and it's just too much. So it's kind of like this, the Universal Studios Japan cup that we got. Like this is what they put on the shirts. I don't want like a full color image of the Earth on my shirt, but this being two-toned in black and yellow is kind of cool. I kind of really like the look of it. So way to go, Universal Studios Japan Creative. You guys did a good job. I like it. Aside from that, we got this bundle over here with some hats. I haven't actually opened this to see what it is, so we're gonna do that right now. Open up the ribbon. There's a rubber band on here. Obviously, we've got a Luigi hat straight out of the gate. This, I don't know. I don't think this is a Universal Studios Japan exclusive item. I can't tell. There's no tags on here. There's no merchandising tags, but everything on here is in English, so I think you might be able to buy this at the Nintendo New York store. I'm not positive, but actually it's kind of cool. The inside is printed with like a Luigi pattern in there, so that's kind of awesome. It's a really nice looking hat. I actually just bought a Luigi hat on Amazon. I was considering wearing it for the Today Show, but I decided against it. So I'm gonna return that one and I'm gonna keep this one because this one's actually nicer than the one I got on Amazon. And again, I think you could get this at the Nintendo New York store. So not an exclusive piece of merchandise for Universal Studios Japan. I put that in the wrong bag, but still, awesome extra giveaway. And then they bundled it, for some reason, they bundled it with this other hat. And this one is exclusive to Universal Studios Japan, but I guess it's not a Mario hat. It's just a Universal Studios Japan hat. So, pretty nice looking hat. I don't know that I'll wear it. It's very bright blue, but maybe if I go to Universal Studios Japan, I'll bring it with me so that I have some merchandise that I don't have to buy and bring home with me. And then, what's this? This is... Oh, that's actually really cool. I don't know what it says. I don't speak Japanese, but it's a Universal Studios Japan t-shirt. If I had to guess, and again, if I have subscribers or anybody watching this video that speaks Japanese, please correct me because I am probably wrong, but if I had to guess, I would say that this says like, I love Universal or something like that, because it kind of looks like one of those shirts where they replace the heart with the subject in question. So like, I Heart Universal, but like this is supposed to be the heart or something. I really don't know what this says. I feel like if I wear this, I'll be one of those tourists that wears shirts with words on it that they don't even know, and it could literally say anything and be super embarrassing. But I really like it, so I probably will wear it anyway. I don't even know what size it is actually. Actually, it's an XL, which is a little bit bigger than I would wear. But actually, I don't know is that a Japanese extra large? It might be an American extra large. I'll have to try it on and see. But yeah, just a cool piece of merchandise. Again, it's not Nintendo related. They bundled it with the hat for some reason. But we do have a few other pieces in here that are exclusive to the parks. And this one right here is a t-shirt that is exclusive to Super Nintendo World in Japan. Universal Studios branded. This tag on here says Universal Studios Japan, and it's just a Mario costume t-shirt. There are so many Mario costumes out there in the world, but I think this is the first time we get a costume t-shirt where you can just like throw it on and get that whole Mario look with just a single t-shirt. So these are always fun to wear if you're going to a last minute costume party or something. And you'll see them around Universal Studios Hollywood or Universal Studios Orlando. People will be wearing like fake wizard robes that are just like screen printed on a t-shirt. So yeah, front and back, just a little Mario t-shirt. And like I said, this is exclusive to the parks. It's got a Universal Studios Japan tag on there. So this is something that if you're interested in, head out to Japan this year. You'll be able to grab a Super Nintendo World exclusive piece of merchandise. And now this final piece is something that quite a few of my friends that went to Grand Central Station also got their hands on yesterday at the We Are Mario Challenge. And that is the question mark block keychain from Super Nintendo World in Japan. This is an exclusive piece of merchandise. As you can see right here on the front tag, it says Super Nintendo World right here. So again, obviously that means this is from the park. You can't buy this anywhere in the US as far as I'm aware. And this is actually really cool. So this kind of looks boring. You're probably like, oh my God, it's a keychain. Literally, who cares? But all my friends are ranting and raving about it online, and I don't blame them because I actually ended up with two of these. I got one of these from the contest at the Today Show, and then when I went to Grand Central Station yesterday and participated in the We Are Mario Challenge, I got another one for participating in that. And I had one of them on my backpack, and I was actively using it. And it was really, really cool actually, because I put it on my backpack, and what happens is when you turn it on, every time you hit it, it makes a coin block sound. Now imagine this is on your backpack and you're just walking around Grand Central Station, and every time you go down a set of stairs, it bangs against your backpack and you're collecting coins. Running through the world, and eventually when you collect 100, you get that one up, which is just super cool. So it was kind of surprising. I would forget that it was on my backpack. I would forget that it was turned on, and then I'd start walking down the stairs and there would be the coin collecting sound, which literally made me feel like I was living in a video game. And it's decently loud too. So if this is on your backpack, like, you're gonna hear it. So yeah, I mean, this is just, it's lame for most people probably, but it is a keychain. If you're a Mario fan though, and you put this on your bag, you put this on your backpack, you're literally gonna feel like you're in a video game because it does make noise when you do certain things in your real life. So it's just a really silly but super fun piece of merchandise, and I'm actually pretty glad that I have two of them now. On the bottom there, it says Super Nintendo World, Universal Japan. So again, exclusive piece of merchandise, really cool. So that is everything. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope I gave you a good inside look of everything that I got, not only from the Today Show, and I hope you guys saw me out there. If not, head over to the todayshow.com website and you'll be able to see me participate in the Super Mario Challenge. But yeah, I got all this amazing merchandise. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing what I was able to bring home. And I hope you guys enjoyed the first exclusive look at some of that Super Nintendo World merchandise that's going to be available this summer at Universal Studios Japan in Osaka. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you to the Today Show for having me on. Thank you to Universal Studios, and thank you to Nintendo. Thank you to everybody who made this experience so incredibly amazing. And I will see you next time. Captain Alex signing off.